Hey, what's up expats and travelers alike? I'm Josh with Expats Everywhere.
And I'm Kaylee.
And today we're here for our weekly review and preview.
So we just want to let you know the days that we're going to be posting our videos so you know exactly when to get on and check those out.
We're also going to run through some of the comments that we've received from you guys. We'll give you a shout out and then we'll answer your question on here video format.
But before we get started, make sure if you haven't already, subscribe and hit that notification bell.
Alright, let's jump into some comments real quick. Hey, Leon Murphy. You were an absolute superstar during our cruise travel vlog series. You were commenting on like everything. Where are you, buddy?
Great questions for when we were vlogging as we did our cruise. So if you haven't seen those, make sure you go back and look. We did a Baltic Sea cruise and you can check out those videos.
Yep.
We have an interview from an expat who lives in Yangon, Myanmar, and she talks about safety there. So Cho said, thank you for your comment about safety and how you feel like the city is safe.
We've also traveled across Myanmar and we felt that it was super safe too.
Right.
Maybe you're going to be out of your comfort zone because it's not super westernized, but it's safe. 2 days ago, we received a comment from Chizoba Ene, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, and you want us to help you find a job in, let me see, Doha, sorry. So we just did a video on Doha, dropped last week, and we've got some other videos about Doha coming out, and you want us to assist you with finding a job. Kaylee, do we do that?
That's not actually something that we do, and we get a lot of emails to our email address, expatseverywhere@gmail.com, where people will send us their CVs or resumes, or they'll ask about job recruiting. And that's not what we do as a channel or even on our website. You can check out our services with what we actually do here. So take a look at those with our services, but we're not actual job recruiters. We don't place you. So keep that in mind. When you do have questions, feel free to email us, but not giving us your CV.
Yeah, we're actually working really hard on a weekly basis to find the best job recruiters that are in different regions so we can provide you with that information and so we can link you up with them. We're going to be contacting them directly and vetting them so you don't have to.
Our main goal really is to interview expats from around the world and get the content out to you so that if you're interested in a city or a country, you feel like you're prepared after watching that video.
Lastly, a comment that we've received from a ton of people, especially here recently, is about Saudi Arabia. We've had a ton of people ask us about interviews, people outside of the education industry. Listen guys, we're working really hard on that. We do have contacts that are outside of the education industry, but it doesn't seem like anybody wants to interview. So, I don't know. Take that for what you will.
So if you live in Saudi Arabia and you are not in education and you do want to interview, then let us know. Make sure you email us at expatseverywhere@gmail.com.
That's it. Alright, so last week we did a video on
Qatar.
Doha, Qatar.
Your Qatar experience can be anything you want it to be. You can do expensive, extravagant dinners, cocktail parties, clubs, nights out, 7 days a week. Or you can live a very modest life at home, save a little bit of money. I would estimate with an employer package, an employer work visa package, you might be able to save anywhere between half of that and 3/4 of that every month. It all depends on what you want to do.
And it was a really fun interview to do. Kaylee, you knocked it out of the park, so thank you for that. We actually had quite a long video. We like to keep our videos to around 20 minutes because we know that you guys get a bit itchy if it goes longer than that. But our interviewee had so many great things to say. It was such a detailed interview, and it was a lot of fun for me to edit.
Right, so thank you, Casey, for that. And if you haven't seen it yet, make sure you jump on and you take a look at those questions and how she's answered them. And even if you're not interested, really, in going to Doha, maybe just traveling there, this will give you some insight into what it will be like. We throw a lot of media in there so you can see it for yourself.
Videos coming up. So we have a video that is from Singapore. There is not a digital nomad, but a digital or a remote worker that does a lot of stuff with travel vlogging. So she lives in Singapore, she does a ton of traveling throughout the week, and her months are just packed with these luxury travel videos and luxury travel reviews, blogging. So be sure to check that one out if you're interested in becoming a vlogger or you just want to know about travel lifestyle.
A side hobby at the beginning. It was never a business when it started. It was more like a way to keep an online diary of everything that I was doing, because I was traveling every week to, at that point, already living in Singapore. I was traveling every week to a different country and always working with different people, and there were always so many anecdotes. So I thought it'd be super nice in 10 years to be able to read those anecdotes and to be able to remember them, because already at that point I couldn't remember a lot of the things that happened when I was working in Africa while living in Dubai. So I thought it would be amazing to be able to remember that. So I started the blog as a diary, and I started it in like a very casual platform, and then I realized that people were reading it, because wherever you put something online, people will find it, especially 5 years ago when there were far fewer bloggers than there are today.
So those types of videos where we interview expats or other people will normally drop on Sundays, and then we're going to start doing our vlog and our weekly updates with comments and such, which will drop on Thursdays.
We're here at the Novotel Brickell in Miami, so that's Novotel Miami, and it's right across the causeway from Miami Beach, and it's a dog-friendly hotel.
Boom! This is Pincho. He loves to travel with us, and he is very small and easy to move around.
Pincho loves making appearances on Instagram. We do have some shots of him in different places that we've traveled, because we do look for dog-friendly hotels. We want to thank the Novotel Miami, and we really appreciate the fact that they are dog-friendly. We're going to sign off, guys. Be sure to catch us next week. We'll drop another one of these videos to review and preview, and then also catch you guys up on some of the comments that were left in the comments section.
Make sure you follow us on Instagram. It's ExpatsEverywhere, where you can see Pincho and a lot of cool shots from expats around the world. Again, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell, and we'll see you soon.
See ya.